Yo, GameBro here, and this is my newest Let's Play, Portal, Still Alive. This is an enhanced port 360 exclusive. I guess Microsoft paid him to keep this on their console only. PlayStation 3 owners will be unfortunate to not be able to play through this port. Let us start a new game. I will go through the challenge maps as well. I will explain all that later. That's one new thing they added, that loading screen with the figure stick falling through portals. So here goes nothing. Well, that's now the puzzles will be nothing. So, y'all know what Portal is like, don't ya? It's a really popular game where you be able to place through portals, increase velocity, put cubes on switches. It's a really fun puzzle game.
Again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation vault has been a pleasant one. Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper. Before we start, however, keep in mind that although fun and learning are the primary goals of all Enrichment Center activities, serious injuries may occur. For your own safety and the safety of others, please refrain from Stand back. The portal will open in 3, 2.
Thanks for the information, Glatos. So this is number 0 of 19. If you know this game, you probably know that this is a pretty short game. It took me about 3 hours to make it through the very first time, and jeez, I'm moving slow compared to how quick you go in the second game. It's not a huge difference, but it's noticeable enough. See?
Excellent. Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test. First, however,
Whoops.
note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grid will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the Aperture Science Weighted Storage Cube.
I almost made a mistake there. Often when you head through those fancy-looking elevators, if GLaDOS is still speaking,
Please place the weighted
hold that thought.
storage cube on the 1500 megawatt Aperture Science Heavy-Duty Super Colliding Super Button.
You'll end up skipping through some of the dialogue that she has to say for you. That's one problem they fixed through
Perfect. Please
in the
move
second
quickly
game.
through the chamber lock, as the effects of prolonged exposure to the button are not part of this test.
Whereas in that game, the elevator will not take you to the loading screen and to the next chamber until the dialogue is finished. Unlike this game where you have to wait, make sure you get all the dialogue. So anyways, next one we go. That one was pretty easy. Just have to wait through going through the right portal. Okay, so did I really need to explain that? So here our next one.
You're doing very well. Please be advised that a noticeable taste of blood is not part of any test protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grid, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth.
I deliberately left the subtitles on because sometimes it can be a little difficult to hear her. Surely subtitles won't bother much, if any, viewers, right? So anyway, enough with simply going through. Now we shall create our own.
In possession of the Aperture Science handheld portal device. With it, you can create your own portals. These intradimensional gates have proven to be completely safe. The device, however, has not. Do not touch the operational end of
And
the
waiting.
device. Do not look directly at the operational end of the device. Do not submerge the device in liquid, even partially. Most importantly, under no circumstances should you...
Yay, more information we failed to get out of. But yes, this game has only just begun. Obviously, we will be getting the orange color later on. So it will get more and more and more complex.
Please proceed to the chamber.
Without being...
Mind the gap.
Without the puzzles being so difficult that you'll end up pulling your hair. This game has a great balance of difficulty from start to finish.
Well done. Remember, the Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested.
The second game is a superior game in almost every way. It is longer, the puzzles are even more enjoyable. There is more dialogue in that game, and it is even funnier than here. But I do think the first game is better with balancing the difficulty, where sometimes the second game just doesn't care
Welcome to test
that much.
chamber 4. You're doing quite well.
We are trapped, unless of course you use one of these cyan portals.
Once again, excellent work. As part of our required test protocol, we will not monitor the next test chamber. You will be entirely on your own. Good luck.
Well, may as well speak over when she is speaking. I mean, since I do have the subtitles on anyways. In my opinion, the best part of the game, not quite the puzzles, but the brilliant, brilliant dialogue. So it was a lot of fun.
To ensure the safe performance of all authorized activities, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
Come on, don't be such a spoil spurt. So we have two switches this time. Gotta find the Uzza cube. It is right down there. Okay, it's kind of stuck in between the two portals. Let me just fix that. So, in we go.
As part of a required test protocol, our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication. Good job. As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2...
Yeah, there's quite a bit of dialogue at the beginning of the game, so there end up being a lot of pausing for me. I apologize for that. A new gimmick.
While safety is one of many Enrichment Center goals,
Just place one right there, as you can see from that dim light.
seen to the left of the chamber can and has caused permanent disabilities such as vaporization.
And
Unbelievable.
that is that.
You must be the pride of.
Into the elevator we go. As stated, these puzzles are very well balanced. They can really have newbies truly understand how portals and puzzles work in this game. While near the end, can still give a challenge to anyone who's an expert on these puzzle games.
Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment. However, alarms and flashing hazard lights have been found to agitate a high-energy field and have therefore been disabled for your safety. Good. Now use the Aperture Science unstationary scaffold to reach the chamber lock.
And those energy pellets, those puzzles are always fun too. Not really any chamber I find remotely tedious. So what all is the difference between this and the orange box counterpart? I'll explain after the next set of dialogue.
Please note that we have added a consequence for failure. Any contact with the chamber floor will result in an unsatisfactory mark on your official testing record, followed by death. Good
Well,
luck.
that is harsh. But anyways, the difference between this and Orange Box is that in this 360 exclusive, you have some bonus stuff. You have 14 extra chambers to be able to go through. Most of them are more difficult than these canon ones. Unfortunate for those PlayStation 3 only owners that they get to miss out on some stuff. I had no idea about Still Alive, so I originally picked this up on Orange Box since I was kind of intrigued by Half-Life 2 anyway. Which, while I don't find it like a killer app per se, is a pretty fun FPS. I've yet to try Team Fortress 2 as well. But a few months afterwards, I decided what the hell, I spend extra cash on this with bonus features.
Danger is merely a device to enhance your testing experience.
About an extra $15. That's how much I was really getting into the series. I mean, come on. A Portal-themed game. I imagine even a good chunk of non-gamers would get into this.
The Enrichment Center regrets to inform you that this next test is impossible.
Fantastic.
Make no attempt to solve
Oh,
it.
noes. But is it a bluff? Of course it's a bluff. So, I should have gotten that cube first. There are multiple ways of completing through these tests.
The Enrichment Center apologizes.
Some, of course, take longer than others. It's a lot of fun re-going through these just to figure out quicker ways to get through them puzzles.
And resourceful in an atmosphere of extreme
Like,
pessimism.
either I could have put the cube up there and create a portal here to be able to go fetch it, or I could have just brought the cube up here, place a portal there where you're able to, because through that you're unable to. That's what makes a challenge for this. And the later courses often have more and more ways to be able to complete through tests. This is clearly a very, very well developed game. Up we go. So far, pretty good. Ah, yes.
Hello again. To reiterate, previous momentum.
Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for like all the gibberish and zzz and whatnot. Getting no information. Wee.
Spectacular. You appear to understand how a portal affects forward momentum, or to be more precise, how it does not.
Okay, so the orange portal is placed down there, so this time let's place our blue one on the moving Tetris piece. And let us go flying. Woohoo!
Momentum, a function of mass and velocity, is conserved between portals. In layman's terms, speedy thing goes in, speedy thing comes out.
And once again, kind of rotated there. Yeah. I especially enjoy the flinging aspects of Portal. I mean, what can I say? Need I gush more about how awesome this game is? It should be self-explanatory. I need not say anything.